Hello everyone, this is me with the fourth video on metaphor analysis. In this video, I would like to talk about Lakoff and Johnson's 1980 Conceptual Theory of Metaphor and the principle behind this theory. Our cognition is metaphorically built, so is our language. Basically, there are two different views of metaphor. Before 1980, metaphor was mainly considered as a literary device with the main purpose of entertaining the audience. Well, it means that the writers and poets used metaphors just to entertain their readers, and that was all. And then after 1980, metaphor is now considered as the basis of the human thought process, with the main purpose of understanding and explaining the world around us. And by the world around us, I mean the concepts that exist in the world. So what does this mean? Well, after we are born, we'll learn about various concepts as we grow up. So, some of these concepts are more concrete or tangible than others, such as eating an ice cream or going on a journey. We have eaten hundreds of ice creams. We all have been on different journeys. So, these are familiar concepts for all of us. However, there are many other concepts that are not that familiar. For example, the concept of love. We don't usually experience that feeling until we reach a certain age, and even then, it is not as tangible as eating an ice cream or going on a journey. And even there are some experiences that are not familiar at all, such as death. So even though these concepts, I mean love and death and other unfamiliar concepts, even though these concepts exist, they are really difficult to understand and explain. For example, what is death? What happens after we die? Nobody really knows the answer. So the human mind has always been looking for a way to explain this concept. So people turn to metaphor. And as I explained in previous videos, they try to explain the new abstract or unfamiliar experience or concept, such as love or death, by referring to the familiar, tangible, or concrete concepts or experiences, such as going on a journey or eating an ice cream. So here we have metaphors such as love is eating an ice cream, love is a journey, or death is going on a journey. Now getting back to Lakoff and Johnson. Now it is clear what they mean when they say our cognition is metaphorically built. But what is the meaning of the second part of this statement? So is our language. In order to explain this part of the statement, I would like to turn to the metaphor, love is a journey. As I said in the previous slides, this metaphor is a way for us to understand and explain love with reference to a journey. That is how our cognition is metaphorically built. Now let's see what are the manifestations of this metaphor in our language. When we see love as a journey, then lovers are travelers. And what we want from a relationship is our destination in this journey, which for one person can be getting married and having children, or for another person it can be something else. Anyway, when people break up, they actually take different paths, and they hope to find someone along the way to accompany them in this journey. So our language must reflect this metaphorically built cognition too. Let's look at some of the sentences that are heard when people talk about love. Our relationship came to a dead end. Look how far we have come. It's been a long, bumpy road. We can't turn back now. We are at a crossroads. We may have to go our separate ways. The relationship isn't going anywhere. We hear these sentences every day, but what does it mean? It means that we see love as a journey in the first place, and then as a result of this metaphorically built cognition, all these phrases and sentences have been born. So That is the meaning of our cognition is metaphorically built, so is our language. In the next video, I will talk about the 3 levels of metaphor: metaphorical expressions, conceptual metaphor, and conceptual key. So this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have enjoyed watching it.